special day today. We have an option. We get to choose what weight we do today, which is pretty sick. So yeah, Monday, bench day. Yeah, that's really all there is. So we have two options. We've got a 117 double or a 120 single. And we get to choose. I actually don't know, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. My plan is I'm gonna warm up. I'm probably gonna take 110 as my last warm up and see how it goes. The 117 is gonna be a higher RPE, so if I feel great, I will take the 117. Or if I'm not feeling as good, I'll probably take the 120, as that will be, well, yeah, 120 single, 117 double. The 117 double will be a higher RPE, so it'll be a bit harder. I'm hyped up on caffeine. Let's fucking get it. Just wrapped up the session. You saw we did 120, decided on the 120 single. In reality, that last one for 110 felt incredible. Probably the best that 110 has ever moved. I still decided to go up to 120 for a single anyways. Just because I'd prefer to have, I would prefer to reduce the intensity by a bit. That 117 double would have been sweet. Like, that would have moved incredible. I just wanted a bit more security in the fact, because last week you guys saw it was a pretty bad week overall. Through all my lifts, nothing really turned out exactly how I wanted it to. So today I wanted a bit more of a, what do I call it? I just wanted today to be a bit more of a encouragement, like a bit more of a ego boost, if you will. Yeah, it moved pretty well, so I'm happy from that. I'm still thinking 130 at Nats. Like, I feel like on my top set, my Monday bench day, I've finally been able to express the strength that I've been building through all my bench and accessories. So, because like I said last video, my Thursday bench sessions are usually a higher RPE and intensity than my Monday. But also for some reason I'm always stronger on the Thursdays. And I feel like today I've finally been able to express that strength on a Monday. So it's pretty nice. See you tomorrow for the Tuesday squats. Tuesday squat day today. I forgot to go record my intro again, got onto the bar, I'm like, shit, I gotta talk some shit right now. We've got a 200 kilo squat today. What the fuck does that mean? We've got 3 heavy weeks, 200, 205, 210. 210 is what I want in combo, we'll be taking that in training. Let's move this fucking 200. So just wrapped up my accessories and my squat. Like, I feel like today I had about 2.5 to 5 kilos more. Obviously RPE 10, that 5 kilos more would have been hard. Like, that's debatable. Definitely 2.5 today. Thing about today is I felt good. Like, everything, my warm-ups felt incredible. Like I just felt good and ready to lift, but I didn't feel strong. What I mean by that is usually when I'm squatting, I'm very explosive. Like I'll come down, I get stiff, and boom! I sometimes feel like I'm Ashton Rusko with the explosiveness, right? But today I didn't feel that pop that I usually have. But 200, I'm stoked with that, man. I'm stoked with that 200. That it's been a goal for a long time, and then potentially, because definitely next week I will be taking 205, and then the week after, depending on the 205, I will either retake 205 or take 207. But we could be squatting 210 in training. Body weight this morning was 76.9, so feeling pretty good about weigh-ins, about training. Life's looking good. Can't wait to deadlift this weekend. So I've just finished my warm-up. So I'm a little out of breath right now because I've just run straight here to record a bit of a pre-workout message. Today's a little bit of an experiment for me. I'm trying to test out seeing if opening up my hips like before a workout. So I've just done wedges with the kettlebell, chucked my leg up on the bench and stretched out. Just open up my hips. I want to see if that helps. I've got a little inkling of a thought of that could be a big reason, like it could be a big help to my deadlift. If I get my hips closer to the bar, it's kind of the point of the sumo deadlift. 207 kilos on the bar. Well, not yet, but you'll see. Well, that was a pretty good fucking session, wasn't it? Opening up my hips, it really worked. You guys saw that starting position. Hold on, let me sort this shit out. My hands are hella shaky right now. Yeah, you guys saw that the starting position was really nice. I was able to open up my hips really nice. I did notice I had a bit of a Josh Hall kind of like I locked it out, but my shoulders weren't back, so I had a little so I've got to figure that out. Maybe with baby powder that would be fine, so we'll see. But that was nice. Not much to say for that. 527 training total for singles 3 weeks out. For my last competition, I took 205 3 weeks out as a deadlift. And it actually moved slightly worse than 207. So, you know, if you're thinking only 2.5 kilos of a difference, because that was 507. What? That was 207. I took 205 3 weeks out last prep. Anyways, I took 207 3 weeks out this prep, and it moved pretty nice. Last prep, I failed 210 off the floor, 2 weeks out. So, you know, next week we'll be redeeming ourselves from that. We'll probably be taking about 212. But yeah, I'm looking around 540 training total next week. If I want 560 in comp, that's pretty nice. I've not much to say. I'm really happy with how this week has progressed compared to last week. Last week was pretty much a shit show. Yeah, just every lift went bad except my secondary bench, because I did 110 for 4 last week, I think, because I took 115 for 3 2 days ago. Yeah. But yeah, most of last week was a pretty shit show. And this week's going really nicely. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really excited for next week. And we've only got 2 heavy weeks left, so that means this video and then 2 more. And then we're on to nationals. I'm stoked. I'm so excited. I'll see you guys next week.